Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos. Tyler Ramos.
Here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah. On a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. Thank you all for tuning in. We got almost 200 people in here right now. Got 188 people, 66 likes. Guys, smash that like button if you guys want to spin the wheel of pain and pleasure, where you can have a chance to win either. Maybe it's a Ledger Nano X, maybe it's a Ledger Nano S Plus, maybe it's not. Maybe it's some NFTs, maybe it's some crypto, maybe it's some t-shirts, maybe it's a hat. We don't know what we're giving away yet, but might be NFTs. Well, we'll have to see. But if you guys want to get some spins on that wheel to win some of these giveaways, smash up that like button. Every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel, 2 chances on each spin for a giveaway. And that wheel has been hitting lately. If we keep giving stuff away at this rate, I'm going to go poor. I'm going to have to shut down the channel. But that's okay. I'll do it for the Mafia. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. We have another great show for you tonight. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin. It's at 20K. It's, not much has changed, guys. Just kind of ranging sideways, which is, not too much of a surprise, obviously. A lot of times we'll get that big drop down, get that sideways consolidation. Lately it's essentially exclusively been a big drop, bear flag, big drop, bear flag, big drop, bear flag. But right now it does look like we are consolidating. It looks like we might be ranging for a little bit here, potentially before we see some actual exciting action. So as far as price action, not too much has happened since yesterday, just still fighting up against that point of control that we were looking at and that we will take a look at in just a second. We're going to be taking a look at some of the altcoins, and I want to do something fun today, being that Bitcoin has not really done anything that exciting. We're going to do our typical TA, look at Bitcoin, look at the altcoins, but then we're going to make some fun predictions on your favorite altcoins. Maybe I'll have you guys make the predictions, and we're going to hit up thecoinperspective.com and see if your predictions are even realistic or if they're absolutely crazy. Look forward to that, guys. It's going to be a good time. We'll do that after the TA. We'll do that towards the end of the stream. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, might cut it a little early tonight. And as you guys know, that's just another way of me saying we're doing another 2-hour stream. But yeah, I actually don't feel 100% today. I don't think I'm sick. I think I might just be a little run down. But yeah, I guess we'll probably do a 2-hour stream, but I'm going to try to get out of here early if I can. But stay tuned for that because that's going to be fun because I know a lot of people have their predictions on these altcoins. I see you guys in chat. Whatever it is, this coin to $5, this coin to $100. We're gonna put the spotlight on you and see if these predictions are have weight behind them, or if they're just just reaching for the stars. So before we get into the charts, guys, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat. Who do we got in here today? Let's see, Ruan B, what is going on? Thank you for being back here. Let's see, Lane Hughes, what is going on? Jacko, what is going on? Welcome back, my man. Leroy Jenkins, what is going on? Kelly Kellum, shout out to Kelly Kellum. Thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you slapping the thighs and the calves, baby. Let's go. Lane Hughes said, everybody slap the calves for Frankie. Let's go. Everybody slap those calves. That's going to be our new thing. Slap the calves, baby. Let's go. One day, you guys are going to meet me at a meetup or something, and everyone's just going to be looking at my calves, but I'm going to be wearing pants. I'm wearing pants to the meetup, guys. And that meetup is, to be determined, obviously. But let's see who else we got in here. Shout out to Lane Hughes. You're funny, bro. Stressful Struggle. What is going on? Thank you for being here. Dragon Modded, as always, welcome back. Crypto Cali, BTC target 12.85. Hey, I hope so. Let's see. Manny John's Barbecue. What is going on? Let's double bottom and he said, let's double bottom this JIT, double bottom this JIT, and shoot straight up some. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully we can get down to 12 something. That would be awesome. I do have a bias, my emotional bias, which you guys know means absolutely nothing in these markets. But I want it to go down, right? I want to get some more cheap Bitcoin, some more cheap Ethereum, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. And we're going to take a look at the charts in just a second. Alexandra, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Brian Varney. Sup, Frankie? We have something incoming, and it's an article of clothing worn in the sun. Interesting, Brian. Interesting. Thank you for being here, brother. I appreciate you. Let's see. Daniel, what is going on? Thank you for being here. NBF Forum, welcome back with the candles and the cartwheel emojis. Fubar, what is going on? Let's see. Mac, what is up? Welcome back. Per Strong, shout out to you for the generous super chat. I do appreciate that very much. Says, hey, man, can you check Loon C? Can you check Terra Classic today as well? Thank you. Hey, Per Strong, I got you, brother. I got you. We will take a look at it. The Days of Old, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Let's get a couple more. Redline, what is going on? Only You, Ant Art NFTs. Speaking of Ant Art NFTs, guys, let me go ahead and show you something pretty cool here. As you guys know, Ant Art NFTs, I for some reason fumble on that name constantly. As you guys know, they did make some Frankie Candles exclusive, not exclusive, but Frankie Candles NFTs. They were some one-of-ones, really, really cool NFTs. I actually really like the art. I will be completely transparent here. I have nothing to do with Ant's art NFTs. I mean, I love them. Strong supporters of the community, but I don't have anything to do with this project. I don't get any money from selling these, but he makes them or they make them, and they're really cool. So I just like to show them on the stream. But here it is. They made a new one. What is this one called? I think it's called A Rare Moment from Frankie Without a Hat going live. Frankie Candles. So that's just a little description, but it's the Frankie Candles no hat NFT. The other ones we had the hat on, but really, really cool stuff. And if you see this blue stuff down here, there's some really cool details about the community in these blue lines. At least it was on the other NFT. So super, super cool. Go check that out. Go check that out. Tony, if you have this link, maybe put it in the Discord so people can find it and check it out on Rarible. I think there's actually 100 of these, they said. So there's actually they're not one of ones, but they got 100 of them. So if you guys are interested in that, go check it out. Again, I don't have anything to do with this project. I just think it's cool to having the community make these NFTs. So I figured I'd show them some love, but I do not get any kickback for this at all. And if offered, probably won't take it. But yeah, shout out to Ants Art NFTs. Thank you for the killer NFT once again, number 3. But yeah, guys, without further ado, what is going on, Bruno? What is going on, Saf? What is going on, Lathan? And what is going on, Crypto Pollo, or as I like to call him, Bitcoin Chicken. Let's go. But yeah, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Gonna have to figure out a new way to kind of do this because we used to do that, but now we can't do it with the transition. Let's see. Crypto Pump, what's going on? Mac, what is going on? Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. When calves reveal, the people demand calves. Oh God, yeah, I know. I regret putting that on the wheel. I will say, because now I feel like I need to expose my calves, and I can't bring myself to just take a picture of my calves. But maybe I could find somebody that has taken pictures of my calves. Because believe it or not, it has happened. There's an Instagram post, I think on maybe Hit Network or something. I don't know. There's an Instagram post out there somewhere where my leg just accidentally was in the picture, along with Aaron from Hit Network, whose calf was also just randomly in the picture. And the comments are all just like, oh my God, whose calves are all the people on this team have good calves? Very interesting. But anyway, that's enough on calves. But yeah, let's see. Hey Noodle, what is going on? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Shorts be killing it. Forget Frankie Calf. Working towards Vitalik. Oh God, augmented third leg. Yeah, guys, if you have not seen that picture of Vitalik, just Google Vitalik third leg. It's he's a savage for posting that. Very interesting. Someone's got to get to the bottom of what that was. He had a, we'll say he had a bulge. Nobody knows what it is, but it was quite interesting. But yeah, diving into the charts here, guys, let's go ahead and start off on the daily chart and just kind of break down what we have had go on, since our last stream. Let's see. So we do have the daily green dot confirmed, obviously. And this thing, we did get a little bit of a pump last night. So this was kind of the thing we were looking at, like how much juice could we get out of this green dot? And not too much happened. We got a little pump. I'm going to come down to the lower time frame so we can take a closer look. But not real, there's not that much going on right now, guys. I will show you there's some more bearish things popping up. But, as far as, price action, not much has happened, right? We came up, got rejected from here. And then last night we worked our way back up here for a second retest, got rejected again. And now we are kind of just ranging, right? So this is essentially the range that we are hanging out in. Basically, yeah, I mean, just hanging out right here. So nothing, nothing really too interesting here, just basically going sideways. But the main levels, we're going to talk about levels in a second, but let's just continue our typical TA here. So on the daily, that green dot was kind of the big news. Didn't get too much chutzpah. It didn't get too much oomph out of that at all. But it's not over yet. We're going to close another candle here pretty soon, but we could still see this play out to the upside potentially. And then, yeah, almost had your 16-hour bullish divergence invalidated, but we did indeed get that support. I think if you guys were on the stream yesterday, we were talking about, as this 16-hour bull div could have potentially gotten invalidated if we crossed over here and printed a red dot. But we were saying with that green dot, there could be a possibility that we get that support off that zero line. And we did indeed get that money flow coming back up. So that doesn't look too bad. Obviously, this is going to roll back over eventually. But money flow coming back up has got me feeling not too bad. Money flow coming up on the 12-hour as well as your VWAP. And then 8-hour yellow X confirmed. So this actually did not play out too much, but a lot of times with these yellow X's, guys, what happens is you will get that yellow X, right? You'll come down just a tiny bit, have a little bit of a scam pump up, and then get your dump down. So keeping an eye on this confirmed 8-hour yellow X, but you printed that yellow X with the red dot and then immediately printed a green dot right after it. We've been seeing that happen a lot on Market Cypher B, where you get a red dot and it immediately gets invalidated with a green dot, or you get a green dot immediately invalidated with a red dot. So yeah, we've been seeing that happen a lot. Now, coming over to the 6-hour, VWAP looking to cross over that zero line very, very soon and print that red dot. So that is looking like we could cool off a bit. And then you did get a little support on the 5-hour here, but probably going to roll back over. And then also, guys, 5-hour confirmed blood diamond on your Heikinashi candles and on your regular candles, as you can see right here. And we were actually printing, as you guys know, if you're watching the morning stream, we were printing a second blood diamond right here, but it did not confirm. Possibly could have confirmed maybe on another chart, but no, not looking on the two charts that I have, the Coinbase chart and the Bitstamp chart. They did not confirm, but you still have that 5-hour blood diamond confirmed. Your 4-hour. Now, this was, as you guys know, we were talking about yesterday with the green dot as well. I was saying that with the green dot, as well as the money flow that was curving up very nicely at the time. It looked like if we could get that money flow crossover on the 4-hour, things could start to look pretty decent, right? The money flow was looking good, but as you can see, we are starting to curve back out with the money flow. This is more of a bearish sign, in my opinion. Well, I guess kind of in my opinion, but yeah, typically when you see that on Market Cipher B, it does indicate, money. If you guys don't know, you probably hear me talk about money flow constantly. If you guys don't know what money flow is, essentially what it does is it represents money entering and exiting the asset. So, yeah, so money flow coming out, obviously a bearish sign. So, moving on here, looking at the 2-hour, your 2-hour money flow telling a little bit of a different story with beautiful, beautiful curvature here coming straight up towards that zero line, looking for a crossover pretty soon here, it looks like. And you did get a nice little trigger wave here. Still have not seen too much of a jump yet in price. Coming down to the lower time frames. Generally on the lower time frames, money flow coming up on the 10-minute, the 15-minute money flow crossover right here, not looking too bad, especially as you're printing that green dot. We could potentially get another move back up towards this point of control at about $20,525. So, as you guys know, this is a strategy that typically hits pretty hard. When you're printing a green dot on the 4-hour with your money flow crossover into the green on the 15-minute or even the 12-minute, just the lower time frames could indicate a decent move to the upside. As you can see, we came up here. If you come to the lower time frames, you came up, you kind of bull flagged here, or bull pennant. You have a little bit of a bull pennant here, and then now we're breaking out of that, coming back to the upside. But again, that 4-hour green dot with the lower time frame money flow crossovers is a pretty good sign of a move up. So keeping an eye on this. Again, key levels to watch, and again, not much has changed today, guys. Key level to watch, your main level of resistance is going to be about $20,525. That remains the level that we need to break above to kind of remain, generally bullish, right? We want to get above this point of control. If we could work our way on top of this point of control, I will be looking up above towards this spider line or top of the box here at about, 21,325. Coming back over to so just to zoom out a little bit, I wanted to show you guys, if we break that point of control and flip it, if we do get like decent move to the upside, let me pull up that VPVR real quick, just to kind of take a look here, right? So if we crack this level, you can see we do have somewhat of a volume gap here, and then your next big level of resistance is going to be at this level at about 21,350, between 21,350 and 21,500, I would say. So that's your next big level of resistance. And then you do have somewhat of a gap here. So if we break that POC, we could get a nice bounce and a quick move up to this spider line, which again, if you zoom out, is pretty boring price action, right? Still just generally moving sideways. And then I do just want to, let's turn off that VPVR and turn on Lux Algo. And as you can see, we do actually have some confluence here. I put this in the Discord last night. If we do get that move, we have that low volume gap. That we could make this move from the point of control up to that spider line pretty dang quick, but you also have your Lux Algo reversal zone, reversal cloud coming in right on that same area. So you have a decent bit of confluence here, right? You have your spider line, you have your high volume node from your VPVR, right, coming in right here. Is white line, that high volume node. So you have that as resistance, confluence with your spider line, and you do have your reversal cloud right there as well. So very, very strong resistance here. And if we do make it up there, that would be my first target if we get a move to the upside. And with that 2-hour money flow, looking to cross over with a with a tiny little trigger wave there as well. If we do get that move, I do think we could get up to those prices. But again, with the reversal zone, with the spider line, and with that high volume node, probably going to see some form of rejection here as well. Whether that's a quick bounce down before continuing higher, or it's a bigger breakdown that we would have to wait and see. And also, guys, just to bring this up, in 1 week, Lux Algo will be raising their prices. I think Tony could probably throw it in chat to let you guys know exactly how much Lux Algo is. They have a monthly plan, they have a yearly subscription, they have a lifetime subscription, they have a quarterly subscription. I think they have all different payment plans and a 30-day full money back guarantee. But if you guys want to get in at the current prices, this is the last week that they will be starting in a week. They will be raising the prices. I'm not sure what they'll be raising to. Tony knows some of the details if he could put them in chat if he knows them. But yeah, if you want to get in at those prices, you can get in. You got to do it before next week. And if you guys want to save an extra 20%, you can use our link in the description down below. And I'm sure one of the mods will link it here. So you guys can take advantage of that, I think, 20% discount that we got for the Mafia. Shout out to Sean from Lux Algo for that. So yeah, also pulling a strong, we also did print a strong buy signal on the 2-hour chart as well. So money flow coming up, right? Crossing over into the green with a tiny little trigger wave, a strong buy on the 2-hour. And then you're also coming up against key resistance that, if broken, could get us a decent move to the upside. If we did get that move from our current price up to that spider line / reversal cloud, would be about a 5.5% move. So keep an eye on that. Again, guys, if you are using Lux Algo, I do want to, reiterate, you do not want to trade these strong buys and sells or any of the buy and sell signals. You don't just want to see buy and then get into the trade and then sell and get out of the trade. That's not how you use this. These are confirmation signals. So I'm not just looking at this buy signal. I'm looking at money flow on Market Cipher B. I'm looking at the momentum waves. I'm also using traditional TA, support and resistance, the spider lines. It's a confluence of things, right? It's multiple things. You don't just want to buy. But because the money flow looks so good, with that trigger wave also looking pretty good, you have your green candles also looking good. You're knocking on critical resistance that, if broken, could make for a quick move up. And you have the buy signal, right? So it's confirmations. I just want to be clear about that because I know, sometimes, people look at this, right? You pull this up and you see the buy and the sell, and trust me, even Sean from Lux Algo will tell you this. You do not want to trade these as buy and sell signals. The buy and sell signals that will make you rich don't exist. It does not exist. No one would have a job. Everybody would just sit there and click buy and sell when their computer told them to, or just have a bot that would make them millionaires. It's not a thing. It's not how it works. But when used as confirmation signals, Lux Algo absolutely crushes this. Very, very accurate signals. And just everything they have is insane. I mean, all these different chart overlays that you can use. And we've been making a bunch of content on Lux Algo, and we will continue to do so because I absolutely love it. So I just love to use Lux Algo to get, I either use Lux Algo to confirm Market Cipher, or I'll be looking at Lux Algo and I'll use Market Cipher to confirm Lux Algo. So it's just a mixture of what you like to use. For you, if you're using traditional TA and Lux Algo, you could use those to confirm each other, or Market Cipher and Lux Algo, or Market Cipher and traditional TA. Either way, yeah. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that because they are raising the prices. If you want to get in on the cheap, you got a week to do so. And 30-day money back guarantee. I wish that's like, if I was looking to get into a new indicator, I wish they had the 30-day money back guarantee. That would make me very happy. Before I actually owned it. Let's see. Kelly Kellum says, Moonbag worth it with pocket change. Just want to emphasize for those trading not to try and double their portfolio trading everything they have. Yes, guys, please, for the love of God, if you are trading, if you're day trading, if you're scalping, do not trade with all your money. For me personally, I have most of my capital is for my long-term investments. And then I take a small percentage of my overall capital. I flip that trading, and then those profits go right back into the long-term investments. I am not trading with all of my trading capital. I'm trading with a very small amount of it. So yeah, don't be throwing the farm on your trades, guys. Please, risk management. Oh, we were talking about Luna. Yeah, well, we were talking about Terra Classic. Gotcha. But yeah, I mean, in general, don't be trading with all your money, especially if you're putting it in Terra. Anyway, let's see. What do we got going on? Yeah, Moonbag. Actually, Kelly, speaking of that, yeah, if you guys remember, if you've been watching the channel for a while, we actually bought some Luna live on stream. We bought some, and then it like 3x'd. I took profit and left the original investment, leaving a Moonbag, like Kelly said. Now, if that thing rips up, then, hey, I'll be a happy man. If it goes to zero, I literally just doubled my money. So, yeah, nice setup there. But it's true for all pairs. Yeah, absolutely, Kelly, absolutely. Per Strong says exploding hard. Interesting. Oh, Luna is. Interesting. We could check that out because it's exploding. Gotcha. All right. Let's see. Knocking on GP's door, trying to break through to the upside. Yeah. So let's just continue here, guys. Again, 2 hour. Actually, if there is a time frame that looks pretty good, this 2 hour does not look bad at all. You have your momentum waves stepping their way up on Market Cipher B. 1, 2, higher, low, little trigger wave, green dot, money flow crossover, not happening yet, but getting very, very close. That does look pretty good. And then you have the strong buy signal again, and then that target is going to be, between that. And then also, just to add a little more confluence here, you also have your 200 period moving average coming inside of that reversal cloud. So very, very strong stuff there. I didn't even realize that moving average was there. So just another reason why that's confluence, guys. Reversal cloud, moving average, horizontal level, spider line. Tons and tons of confluence there. And I do actually believe there could potentially be a local golden pocket there. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, local golden pocket's a little bit higher. But there you go. Tons of confluence there. And then, again, key levels, guys. I'm just going to go over these levels, and then we're going to move on to Ethereum. But let me just turn off some of these indicators to clean things up. So major levels that I am watching basically remain the same. If you guys are in the Discord, you already have these levels. Tony D with the super chat. Thank you for that, brother. It says Lux monthly with Frank's discount is $54. Lux quarterly with Frank's discount is $115. Oh, wow. I mean, hey, that quarterly deal is pretty good. Lux annual with Frank's discount is $391. So $391 for an entire year of Lux algo. And then if you don't like it after 30 days, you can get all your money back. Hannah King, shout out to you. Thank you for that super chat. I do appreciate it. Said, I'm late today. Have you check the S&P and DXY? We're going to check them next, and then we're going to get into Ethereum. So you're right on time, Hannah. Right on time. But yeah, guys, essentially, this is it, right? This is the range that we are trading in. Well, I kind of drew that horribly, but yeah, this is our range right here. We're just kind of going sideways. I do think we could potentially hold this up before we get a breakout. I think we could kind of just go sideways a little bit. As you guys know, we get those big moves down. Big move down, consolidation, right? Typically, they're bear flags. Big move down, consolidation, somewhat of a bear flag. Every time we start consolidating sideways, guys, I feel like I'm forcing the bear flags, but they just keep playing. So yeah, big move down, consolidation, big move down, consolidation. That's how it goes, especially in the recent past. So yeah, could be going sideways for a couple days here, potentially. But, that daily green dot, we'll have to see if that thing can give us any juice before it gets invalidated. But yeah, that's the range, guys. Between this spider line and this POC is the main range. So between 20,525 and between this spider line at about 1951. Now, if we lose this spider line, if you guys watch the show every day, this will be repetitive, but I want to cover it for anyone who has not seen it and doesn't know the levels. If we break this spider line at about, 19.5, we have to hold 19.5. If we lose 19.5, it's most likely going to be a very quick move down to this value area low at about 18,825. So this spider line coming in at 19.5, we have to hold this level. This is a very important level to hold. And then if we lose it, probably going to be a move down to the value area low or the range lows at about 18,825. And then if we lose that level, that's where things start to get a little worrisome, in my opinion, if we do not snap back up very quickly. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So right now, 19.5 is remaining your very, very important support, right? And then the resistance above you, again, I just went over this, the POC at 20,525. If we can break through this, flip it to support, we could get a pretty quick move up to this spider line at about 21,335. And you guys know all the confluence of resistance that is right there. So a likely rejection, whether it's a short-term rejection before moving higher, or if we are just going to kind of just roll over on here, likely that we will come down at least somewhat at that level. So those are the levels to watch, guys. And again, generally speaking, I will say this. You don't want to ignore your green dot on the daily is still in play, right? With that 2 hour actually looks kind of juicy. So that is your bullish case. But then on your longer time frames, you don't want to forget 5 hour confirmed blood diamond, right? That's the 5 day, but 5 hour confirmed blood diamond on the Heikinashi candles right here. Could potentially be invalidated, but you don't want to forget about it. And then the big one, guys, the weekly yellow X. This is pretty bearish in my opinion. So you just want to remember these things are lurking, guys. We could have a pretty big pump, and then this yellow X can still come out and do some damage. So you just want to be aware of it. So just don't forget about it. Doesn't mean we're automatically going to dump down to zero, but just remember you want to be aware that this is here because you're going to get some small pumps, but when this thing comes out to play, it could be brutal. Now, let's go ahead and check in on the DXY. Here we are. Let's see. Double blood diamonds. Here we go. We talked about this morning on the stream. Double blood diamonds on the 4-hour here for the DXY. This is pretty bearish. I don't know. Yeah, this is pretty bearish. Double blood diamonds like this are pretty bearish, which is interesting because this is these happen to form very close to when we originally had printed the double blood diamonds on the 5-hour for Bitcoin. So very interesting to see them both popping up with blood diamonds on similar time frames. But this could potentially be the thing that breaks us out of this range and brings us down lower, as I was explaining on the morning stream, as you can see from that arrow. But yeah, this could be the thing that breaks us out of this range and brings us back down to the bottom of this channel where we could potentially find some support. But not too much has really played out on this just yet. But double blood diamond is generally bearish for the DXY, which would be bullish for crypto. And then let's go ahead and check out the daily. Daily red dot is confirmed. And then let's just take a look at this. We do have we do have bearish divergence on the daily, as well as if you take a look at the weekly, we are getting pretty close. Once this VWAP crosses back over to print that red dot, we are going to get pretty close to printing another bearish divergence on the weekly. So main resistance here obviously remains at 109, right here, 109.29. If we break out of here, I do think it's likely that we are going to revisit potentially the top of this ascending channel. Let me just move this over. We could revisit the top of this ascending channel, in which case, hopefully we can roll over, or it's going to get, if this happens, it's probably going to get, if this happens, it's probably going to get pretty bloody for Bitcoin. But those double blood diamonds have got me actually feeling pretty decent. Totally could get invalidated, but double blood diamonds, I mean, that's no joke, especially on the 4-hour. And then on the daily, your money flow is generally coming out, which would be good for Bitcoin. 4-hour money flow generally coming out, as you can see here. Your 2-hour money flow crossover into the red. Your 3-hour crossing over into the red as well. So yeah, I mean, it looks like, money flow is coming out on the DXY on the 4-hour, 3-hour, and your daily generally coming out on those higher time frames. That's generally bearish for the DXY, plus those double blood diamonds on the 4-hour. Definitely got me feeling a little more bearish on the DXY, which could potentially wind up playing out well for Bitcoin. But if we get that daily green dot on Bitcoin to get invalidated, it might not be looking good. Let's see. Let's see. Happy birthday, my dude. Shout out to Joshua. Happy birthday, Joshua, from Frankie Candles to you. Joshua, happy birthday, brother. I don't know how old you're turning, but happy birthday. I hope it's a good one, man. I hope it's a good one. DJ says, is macro more relevant than TA on bear markets? DJ, I would say it definitely plays a part. It definitely plays a part. I would say the macro plays a part in a bull market or a bear market. Maybe bull markets get like a little crazy. People invest mindlessly, right? They irrationally invest their money. So they might not be worried about how sound a project is. They might just be throwing their money to ape their money in and hope for 5x. So maybe bull markets, sometimes people can just, send these coins no matter what, because people are just being frivolous with their money. But I would argue that the macro is very important in a bull market and a bear market. So I hope that answers your question. Let's see. What's going on? Crypto Gary, thank you for being here. Alan C, what is going on? Hey, Joshua, happy B-Day. It was a good question. Crypto Poyo, I agree, my man. Shout out to Curtis Neal. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Ryan says Andrew Tate 2024. I might get canceled for saying his name. Yeah, guys, I thought that was all like a meme and stuff. There's actually some pretty interesting stuff going on with that. He got like canceled. And like they blocked his bank accounts and stuff. I'm not going to get into it, but very interesting stuff. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's check. DXY is going to go all the way up to 120. We see reversal. Hey, Damimi, I hope so. I do hope so. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the SPY, and then we're going to jump right into Ethereum, guys. Now, for the SPY, we checked on this yesterday. Looking at the daily money flow coming out of the SPY, guys, on the daily, this is not looking very good. Now we are closing this daily candle right on top of this support at about 398.08. If we lose this level, probably going to be a pretty quick move down to this level that we pointed out yesterday at 390, in which case I would expect some form of a bounce out here. But if we can't hold this support, I would be looking down below at about 390. This is about right here, right on this purple box. On top of the purple box, we also do have the confluence right here of that 236 fib level. So you have that horizontal level. I believe there could potentially be a golden pocket there. I should have labeled it. And then you also have your 236 Fibonacci level right there as well. Let's see if Lux Algo gives us anything here. Maybe a reversal cloud. What are we looking at? The daily. Let's go down to a lower time frame. Look at the 2 hour. Your reversal cloud, the bottom of your reversal cloud is the bottom of that purple box. So, even if we do come down there, it would bring us into the reversal cloud, which would be likely to see a bounce out of that level. There you go. Generally with that money flow coming out that strong on the daily and your 4 hour as well, you are printing your green dot on your 4 hour as well, but money flow coming out is generally bearish, especially when it's also coming out in a similar fashion on the daily. Let's see, that 2 hour is in the red, guys. And there you go, right? 2 hour crossover into the red with the money flow. Blood diamonds, guys. The blood diamonds play. The blood diamonds play. So there's your main level. And there you go. We are actually, if you come down to these lower time frames, unless we could pop up very quickly here, we are technically losing this level. And, now we're bearishly retesting. We got a yellow X here. Could potentially get that drop down to 390. So, keep an eye on that. Could be a move down. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ethereum. Go to crypto, Bitstamp. We'll look at Bitstamp. Okay. Let's see. Chusei Crypto, what is going on? Welcome back, brother. Thank you for being here. What's good, my man? Just posted a small victory. Let's go, Brian. We'll go check out the victories in a second here. Let's see. Just chilling, brother. What's up, Dragon Modded? Hey, Alan C., what's going on? Hello, Frankie. Dump it, please. Waiting for my Lambo at 12K BTC. Let's go. Self-healing spirit. Let's dump this thing down. I really hope we could dump. All right, let's take a look here at Ethereum locally. We'll just start locally here because I'm on the 15-minute. We have pumped up, and we are now rejecting off of this golden pocket, this local golden pocket right here. And then, similar to how Bitcoin is testing that point of control, Ethereum is just banging its head on this local golden pocket, banging its head on the local golden pocket. Local golden pocket bangs its head. Boom, boom. Now this other local golden pocket, rejection down. Looks like a perfect rejection of that local golden pocket. I think I'm going to make a video just talking about local golden pockets because it's a great way if you're trying to get into a long in an uptrend. You can try to pull these local fibs to try to find out where price will locally pull back to before continuing higher. It can help you get some good entries. That way, if you were looking to trade this right here, right, you're not looking for a you might be looking at this, oh my God, it's going up. You're going to try to get in here. But if you know where to find these local golden pockets and these local fib levels, you would know that it wouldn't be the greatest opportunity to enter a long position while you're bearishly retesting a golden pocket. Now, if you flipped above it and started bullishly retesting, then you might be looking for a trade. But right here, if you're seeing a pump and you want to get in, you could either pull your local golden pocket this way to find out where you're likely to pull back to. You could see right here, you almost wicked right down to that local golden pocket here. You could probably move it up to this wick and get it to nail perfectly. So assuming this is just, don't take this out of context. This is me just explaining something. I know that this isn't a massive uptrend, but if you were in a big uptrend, you don't want to enter up here. If you're going to come down and then bounce from here, you don't want to enter the long here and then ride it down. You want to watch it come here, reject, and then expect it to bounce off of that next local golden pocket, enter here, and then you get a better entry. Not the best place to explain that, but I figured I'd just try to spit some of that sauce on you. But there you go. Rejection off of this local golden pocket. And then, that is coming in at about 1578. Let's dig in here. Let's go to the daily. And I'm just going to get rid of these fibs to clean it up a little bit. Again, guys, I said this yesterday. I got to make a new Ethereum chart. This one's just got too much junk on it, and it's like past the point of repair. So I'm just going to make a new chart here. But looking at the daily, you do have that confirmed green dot. VWAP still above the zero line. Money flow curving up on the daily. That's not a bad sign, right? I mean, you could easily just roll back over here, but it's better that it's coming up than down. Now 16-hour bullish divergence still in play here with a 16-hour money flow crossover into the green. Not looking too bad. Your 12-hour, same thing, money flow crossover into the green. One thing I will say is the money flow on the 12-hour has been very wishy-washy, up and down, up and down. So, you could easily just roll back over here. Things have been pretty hard to read the last couple of days, because we just kind of been going sideways. So it's like, that's typically what that is indicative of, right? Like when you guys hear me say this, because I do mention it a lot, but if we're talking about money flows coming over here, the VWAPs are coming down over here, you have money flow coming up and the VWAP coming down on the same time frame. A lot of times that translates into sideways motion, right? For the past couple of days, I've kind of been feeling, I am generally bearish because of the higher time frames. But as far as the shorter term price action, I'm kind of back and forth. And as a result, we've kind of just been going sideways. So if you guys ever see like the money flow's coming up over here, money flow's going down over here, the VWAPs are all over the place. A lot of times that translates to sideways motion, sideways movement. And I know a lot of people ask the question, how do you look at different time frames if one time frame looks bullish and one time frame looks bearish, depending on the time frames? Again, a lot of times it translates to sideways movement. So I hope that answers. I know a lot of people have that question, and it's kind of easily answered in a quick way like that. So when you get all those mixed signals, a lot of times you could be moving sideways. And again, with that 12-hour up down with the money flow, we could continue sideways here potentially. But looking at the 4-hour, kind of in the same situation we were in yesterday. As you guys can see, we keep printing red dots and then immediately, invalidating them with green dots and vice versa. You can happen again right here. So it's been happening a lot. But you could see here yesterday we had the red dot, and then VWAP came down, and then not immediately, but very quickly after, printed another green dot. We came up a little bit, and you printed a red dot. Now it looks like we're curving back up towards that zero line. Could potentially get rejected. I'll be honest, guys. Last night I did think that there was a higher chance of this getting rejected, but we did cross over and get that green dot and a little move up. But same thing here, right? We have not had a VWAP crossover to the downside really give us a decent move down. So hopefully we can get rejected here and get that move down. I say hopefully because I want the price to go down, but yeah, looking for that. Could potentially print a green dot here. But so keep an eye on that. Look for the rejection or the green dot to print. And we will print another candle here in 1 hour and 29 minutes and 7 seconds. And I figured I'd get super detailed there for you guys. But yeah, looking for that. And then coming down 2-hour money flow, looking very similar to Bitcoin. That money flow coming up is generally pretty good looking. VWAP kind of getting rejected at that zero line, but your money flow crossover into the green is a good sign. So again, guys, kind of hard to read here. I'm getting a lot of, right? The 2-hour looks great. The 4-hour, if it gets rejected here, could look pretty bad. Your money flow is crossing back into the red on the 4-hour. So that's bearish, but then your 2-hour kind of looks bullish. So, we could potentially continue to range sideways here before we actually get a big move. Let's see. Ian says, hola, Frankie. Bing bong. You the man. Let's go, Ian. Shout out to you, brother. I appreciate that. Crypto Pollo says, yeah, we know about your poly short. Was that to me? I don't know if that was to me. I am in a Matic short, though. Hello, Frankie and Mafia and mods. Bing bong, bing bonging and holding along. Let's go. Peace, G-Man. Let's go, G-Man. Thank you for being here, brother. We love you. Let's see. Monthly VWAP coming up on BTC. Yes, we'll take a look at that in just a second. But yeah, guys, getting some mixed signals here. I do think we could potentially go sideways here, unless that 4-hour VWAP gets rejected. I just hope it doesn't get boring. I'm so bored of boring markets. Guys, we have been ranging and ranging for every time we get stuck in a range, we get stuck in there for so long, and it's so boring. Hey, what's going on, Dizzy Crypto? Thank you for being here, brother. But yeah, hopefully we can get a rejection here and get a move down or something, or cross over and get a move up. Do something. But your levels remain the same. I actually would keep an eye on, immediately your, you want to get past this local golden pocket coming in at about 1578. If you can't get past it and we continue to come down here, your next local level is going to be about 1544 for support. If we lose that level, could be making our way down here. Let me pull up that VPVR real quick. Yeah, you can see if we lose that level, we could be coming down, 1520, and then next major level I would say is 1520, and then your big level is going to be around 1500 even. That would be your next move down. Now, this is the 15-minute chart, so not a huge move there. But, these are the levels I would watch. $1,500 even, and then, again, 1544 immediately below you. And then watch that local golden pocket at about 1577 immediately above you. And then again, I'm gonna try to clean this chart up, guys. And real quick, guys, I do just want to let you know tomorrow is probably I'm probably not going to be live tomorrow. I will be making market updates. I'm actually going away. We're going on like a little not to a dude ranch. This is going to be like a vacation kind of just like sit around and chill, clear the mind a little bit, recoup, and then come back. Actually going with TJ to go hang out on an island. Not like a tropical island, I don't think. I think it's like it's local. Not local, but I don't know. Whatever. We're going away. I'm going to try to go live if I can. I don't know what we're going to be doing exactly. So, but I will at least be making those pre-recorded market updates for you. I'm not leaving you guys in the dark. Come on. I'll be in the Discord if I can. But yeah, pre-recorded market updates I will try to make, and I will try to go live if I can. But definitely keep a lookout for the market updates. I'm not going to leave you guys in the dark. But just a heads up, tomorrow, probably not going to be going live. We have a 7-hour drive or 6-hour drive. So probably going to do a pre-record tomorrow to keep you guys updated. Maybe I'll upload it around 5:45, around the time we go live, so you guys can get all that sauce, stay updated, and then I could get to our destination before 2 in the morning, and that would be great. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. Frankie Nature, let's go. Come to my island, Curtis Neal. Hey, invite me, brother. I'll be there. All right. Let's go ahead and, so there's your levels for Ethereum, guys. Let's actually check on our boy Matic coming in at 85 cents. Speaking of my Matic short. But yeah, let's see. On the daily, money flow coming back up. Not looking too bad. I mean, I guess it is looking pretty bad for my short, but I got my short like up here. So this thing could literally come up and retest. This come up and retest 90 cents. I'm still pretty deep in profit. So, yeah, holding that value area low right here, holding that value area low, slipped it a little bit, came right back in. Now we're holding the value area low. We could potentially be working our way towards this area right here. We have the point of control, and we do have this horizontal level. We could potentially retest before either flipping to support or rolling back down. I do hope we roll back down. That would be very, very, very good for my short. So yeah, I will be locking in profits on any positions that I'm in before I leave tomorrow. And then I'm just going to let them ride, guys. I'm going to try. I will say this. I'm going to do the pre-recorded market updates. And, being realistic with myself, I'm probably going to look at the charts too. But I'm really, really going to try to kind of unwind on this trip, guys. I'm not going to leave you in the dark, but I'm going to lock in all gains on my positions, set the stop loss into profit, and just let them ride. I don't care if they get stopped out. I'm not going to check them until I get back here. Just going to try to disconnect completely, recoup, and then hit the ground running when we get back. But let's go. Shout out to MCMXCII. I don't know how to say that. I apologize, but he says, bang, bing. What's going on? Thank you for being here. Chusei Island, you got that right. Chusei Crypto, let's go. Oh, God, Lane Hughes, I see you, brother. Too far or too soon? Oh, God. Somebody get these people under control. All right, let's see. Let's see. DJ says, Bit Squad checking out a crypto island to buy. Hey, I hope so. That'd be sick if we can get our own island. But there you go. Matic, hopefully we can get this thing to roll back over for my short. But again, we got in the short over here. Called it like we called the short all the way up here. But I probably didn't enter until about, I think I entered on this this short signal on Market Cipher A. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead. I don't know how to do this. Let's see. Throw out some altcoins that you like and you have price predictions for. So if you XRP, I think it's going to $50, whatever. And I'm gonna shout you out, and then we're gonna test to see if your prediction is even possible. And we're going to use a really cool website that I've made a video on. If you guys remember a while ago, we made the video. It's called the Coin Perspective. It's called the Coin Perspective, and it is a very cool website that can help you kind of try to identify, realistic price predictions for altcoins. You'll see what I mean in just a second. So this is the website. This is the website here, and you can see basically what this does is it allows you, let's say this is a popular one, SHIB to $1. Can SHIB hit $1, right? The answer is, as things are right now with SHIB, it's never going to happen. Not in a million years. It's impossible, right? And why do I say that? There's a reason I say that. It's not because I hate on SHIB. It's not because I don't believe in SHIB. It's because what a lot of people don't understand is that a coin's potential has a lot more to do with its market cap than the price. I mean, it has like almost, the price is very not important. It's more about the market cap, right? So a lot of people think SHIB is 0.000000001 cent, right? I could put $100 in, get 1 billion coins, and if it goes to $1, I'm a bazillionaire. That's not how it works. Basically, so what you could do with this website is you can compare, let's see. So if we wanted to look at SHIB, let's see, SHIB, where are you? We'll just type it in. So SHIB right here, boom. So here you go. If SHIB had Bitcoin's market cap of $386 billion, so if there was as much money if there was as much money that's in Bitcoin, if there was as much money in SHIB as there is in Bitcoin right now, if everyone holding Bitcoin sold their Bitcoin and bought SHIB, let me remind you, Bitcoin is number 1 in market cap. It has the highest market cap, right? If all of that money went into SHIB, SHIB would still be 0.0006, right? So let's see. That's not even a cent, right? So let's see. How much money would have to be in SHIB for it to hit $1? Let's see. So you could type $1 in here, and you would need a $589.4 trillion market cap. Now, if we pull up Coin Market Cap, I could probably actually check it on here, but I'll just look at it here. Bitcoin's market cap. So Bitcoin's current market cap, well, I guess it's what this just said, 385 billion. It would need to be 589 trillion. The entire market cap of all of crypto right now is just under $1 trillion. It would need to be 500, almost 600 times the entire crypto market. All of the money in all of crypto would need to be 600 times that amount of money just in SHIB for it to hit $1. Never going to happen. Like, everybody ever would have to put every penny that they had into this coin for it to hit $1. So this is I just use that as an example. This is how the website works. So I'm curious to see if anybody wants to make some predictions and see if they are HBAR to $10 to $15. I like that. Let's check it out. So let's see. So we'll type in HBAR. How close can we get? HBAR, $10 to $15. So let's see, $10. So that would be a $229 billion market cap. So that's actually not too bad. So it would be more than Bitcoin's. It would be more than Bitcoin's market cap. All right, I'm sorry. It would be more than Ethereum's market cap, but less than Bitcoin. So it would have to flip Ethereum. That's way more realistic than SHIB to $1. Like, infinitely more realistic. Now, do I think that would happen? I don't know. To have HBAR flip Ethereum, I think is probably pretty unlikely. But that is much more likely. I'll give that like a B. That was way closer. That's way closer than SHIB to $1. So let's see. But the whole point of doing this is not to be like, see, your prediction was wrong. It's to show you, like, now realistically. Let's see. So if let's see, what would it take? What is it at right now? It's at 6 cents. So what would it take to get it to $5? $114 billion, right? So yeah, 114. So that maybe if it was number 3 next to Bitcoin and Ethereum, it could work its way up to number 3 for $5. That's a 77x. That's pretty savage. But that's not like, I wouldn't consider that impossible. But also remember, I mean, if you're looking at market caps here, like look at XRP's market cap, right? So you have to understand, like this thing's like these things still have to move like crazy to get to these predictions. But I just kind of want to show off this website because you could use this Anchor. Let's see, Anchor to 50 cents. Anchor to 50 cents. Let's check it. Anchor to 50 cents. $404 billion. Now, obviously, the market caps are going to be a lot different than in a bull market than they are right now. So comparing them to the market caps right now is a little bit, not that reliable. But let's see. Oh, wait, that's $50. We want 50 cents. Boom. What is it? It's current. Interesting. So yeah, $4.1 billion. It would be worth 50 cents. What is its current market cap? Where does it say its current market cap? Here, $291 million. I would say that's realistic. I would say, in my own opinion, I would say that's actually a 13x for Anchor. That's realistic. A $4.1 billion market cap. That's realistic. I would say, hey, who said that? Who said it? Who said it? I missed it. Anchor. Yeah, Alex. I would say that is realistic. I will say. Sheeb has a $6.8 billion market cap. They donated half to supply during and still burning. Yeah, Leroy. That is the only way I can see Sheeb getting to a penny, or Sheeb getting $1 is still like such a reach. But Sheeb, to get to a penny, they have to continually burn tons of their supply, like a lot of it. For it to get there. So let's see. I'm going to do a couple more. I don't want to spend too much time on this. I'm going to get back to the sauce, but I figured because we're going sideways, they're not too much to look at right now. We'll look into the altcoins in just a second, but I just figured we'd spend some time doing this. Let's see. ETH to 20K. All right, let's see. ETH to 20K. Is that okay? Yeah, I wrote that right. Target price 20K. This is Anchor. Let's change it to ETH. Boom. 20K. Boom. $2.4 trillion in market cap. Now, obviously, so this is a 12x. This is, I wish there's a way to use the history feature on CoinMarketCap where you can go back to certain dates and see what the market caps were. But right now, it's at $190 billion in market cap for Ethereum. So right now, let's see. Right now, to get to $2.4 trillion, you would basically need to 2.5x the entire crypto market cap currently. But you have to understand, we're in a bear market right now. So in a bull market, the market cap's going to be way higher than $1 trillion, right? So let's see. I don't know the exact number. What did the crypto market cap top out at? Let's see. I don't know the exact number. I don't know if I'm even going to be. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. I guess we could just pull up the chart. Let's just pull up the chart. Bada boom, bada boom. Let's see. I don't know why I have so much. Boom. And let's go to the weekly. Let's go all the way up here. So it topped out, I think, near. Okay, 3 trillion. I believe that is correct. Total market cap. Yeah. So 3 trillion, right at the top of this bull cycle. It was topped out at about $3 trillion. So in this cycle, for Ethereum to hit that 2 point, what was it? What the heck? It defaulted. 21, 2, 3. To hit that $2.4 trillion market cap, it would need to have a big chunk of that total crypto market cap of this past cycle. But in the next cycle, maybe, the market cap's probably going to go higher than it did this cycle. You could see here in 2017, we topped out at about 766 billion, and then we hit all the way up to 3 trillion. So maybe we get closer to about 5 or 6 trillion, potentially. That's very speculative. But then it's not that hard to think of Ethereum, especially if it flips Bitcoin, to have that much of the market share. So 20K, I'll be honest, in my personal opinion, I would be looking, in my personal opinion, I would be looking closer to, you know, 8K, 8K, 9K. I know people are going to hate me for saying that. Like, I know everyone wants Ethereum to go to the moon, and maybe it can. It flips Bitcoin, the merge goes great. Everything goes absolutely nuts. Anything can happen. But, you know, even Ethereum getting up there in market cap, the higher the market cap, the harder it is to move that needle, right? So that's something to remember, you know, especially if Ethereum flips Bitcoin, you know, as the market cap grows, the harder it is going to be to flip that price, right? So those X's come in slower and slower as the market cap gets higher. So, you know, you have to think about that. VeChain to $1, perhaps. Okay. Let's see. $1. Let's go to VeChain. Boom. Let's see. $1. 72 billion? I mean, oh, I opened up a different tab. That's what happened. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Let's see. I mean, Doge has an $8 billion market cap. Let's see. Let's pull that back up. Yeah. Be a 40x. That'd be a 40x. I mean, what is VeChain sitting at right now? Let's check it. Let's check out VeChain. What is VeChain sitting at? Let's see. Bada boom. VeChain sitting at about 2 cents. I think $1, that would be like, that'd be a pretty big jump in my opinion. You know, a 40x. Yeah, I think it's reaching. I think it's reaching. Safe Moon. Oh God, I love it. Yeah. G-Man, me too. I guess not anymore. I sold a lot of my VeChain. But guys, again, this website is called The Coin Perspective. So I just kind of wanted to like tease you guys with this. I would check this out. This is a fun website. So next time your friend comes up to you and goes, "Hey, bro, Ferrari, Benji Inu, Lambo, Corvette, Ferrari Doge is going to go to $700 and we're all going to be billionaires. All it has to do is hit 0.0001 cent. And then you can type it. You could punch in the numbers, have the computer crunch the numbers and be like, yeah, man, you would need literally every person on earth to put all their money into that coin for it to get that high. It's impossible. So definitely a very useful. I don't see anybody talking about this website. And this is a really, really, really good way to figure out if your predictions are realistic or not, right? And you could look at all the other market caps to kind of gauge, you know, how far away it would be from, you know, the other different coins in the market. So, yeah, definitely check out the Coin Perspective. Very, very cool website. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just genuinely think this is cool. And I think more people need to learn about how these predictions, you know, a lot of these predictions are literally just people guessing. Like, it looks like it could go up this high. Like, I think a lot of more people need to understand this. There's too many people out there that are new in the space that think that the price of the coin being really cheap means that they are going to get a better return, and that's not how it works. And I think this website does a really good job of showing you guys that. There you go. I just figured, you know, tease that a little bit, put the bug in your ear, as they say. But I also do just want to check in on the CBBI, guys, before we get back to the charts. Coming in at a 7, right? Still at a 7 today. So I did just want to bring that up. But let's go ahead and get back to the charts, guys. If you want to see your altcoins, guys, go ahead and throw them in chat right now, and we'll take a look at them. Quant to 2,500. Love it. Gala. The only Musk text away. Oh, yeah, that's only one Musk text away. Yeah, that's right. Let's see. Do PYR to $100? Very possible. Let's see. I'll do that. That'll be the last one we do. PYR to $100. Oh, are they not going to have it? That would be really annoying. Oh, there it is. Bada boom. Vulcan Forge. Here we go. To $100, you said? Lane Hughes. Shout out to Lane Hughes. 1, 2, 3. Bada boom. $100. Let's see. Boom. 27x. $2.4 billion. I don't think that's that crazy. Let's see. Let me pull up the I don't think that's that crazy. I mean, Doge has an $8 billion market cap. I don't see why something that's actually useful can't have a $2.4 million. 27x on an altcoin, that's not that crazy. Lane, I'd say Yeah, I'd say that's one of the more realistic ones. I agree, man. I agree. YFI to 100K. God, we're gonna get stuck doing this, aren't we? Let's see. YFI, you're in finance. Let's go. 100K. Oh, come on. This will be the last one. Boom. $3.2 billion. 996% gain. Let's see. $3.2 billion. I mean, that's not that crazy. Really, to think the ones that are really unrealistic is when you see the market cap get into like the hundreds of trillions of dollars or tens of trillions of dollars. That's when they get. But a 3.2 billion market cap, that's not that crazy. So yeah, I would say that's a more realistic one as well. All right, let's see. Gala, let's go ahead and shout out to Rohit. Shout out to you, man. I hope I'm saying your name right. I hope I don't just butcher your guys' names all the time. Let's see. Gala. Let's take a look at Gala. I was actually talking about Gala today. Yeah, I was talking about it on the morning stream with Deez, saying that Vulcan Forge. Gala is one of the. I think it was it on the stream? I think it was on the stream. Or maybe it was yesterday on the stream. A lot of these gaming companies are putting out absolutely stellar 3D trailers of gameplay. But it's not gameplay, guys. It's just 3D renders. They pay all this money to get a 3D cinematic render made, and they're like either way behind on the development of the game, or they're not even developing a game. They don't plan on developing a game, or they're just putting the horse before the carriage before the horse, right? They're like, hey, we'll just put out this super. Because what I think they do is they'll spend some money, right? They'll get the trailer made, right? And it'll be like this amazing thing. It looks like the new Halo. Graphics are crazy. Everything's like unbelievable, right? Keyword unbelievable. And then they put out that trailer hoping that they'll get people will invest, and then they'll use that capital to build the project, right? What you want is people who already have funding that are already building a project. You don't want to see that. You don't want people shilling this fake trailer calling it gameplay, but it's really not, and they actually don't have a game. I like Gala Games because I've played their games. They have playable games that are already out. They have, I think, 30 plus games in development. So this is a gaming company and a gaming project that I trust, right? Obviously do your own research, but I personally would feel more comfortable out of a lot of these gaming coins to invest in Gala just because they're actually doing stuff, right? And I believe they do have a bunch of crazy partnerships. Don't quote me on this, but I do believe, because I know MetaMoney has gone to a lot of Gala events. I think they have like a lot of partnerships with some with celebrities, I believe. But yeah, so this is one that I would actually trust. Let me extend this. Kind of just moving sideways here, guys. Let's take a look at the daily. We are kind of just stuck in our range here. We are coming up to the bottom. So depending on, if we lose this, things could potentially get pretty gross for Gala. Let me go ahead and zoom out a little bit here. Reposition the chart. Yeah, if we lose this level, probably coming down closer to about 4 cents on Gala, in which case that is a buy all day long for me. I wouldn't even say for me, Gala is not a bad buy for me down here as well. But if we lose this level, probably going to come down to this value area low at about 4 cents. Not that big of a drop, not that big of a drop from here. Well, I guess kind of about 20%, 18%. Yeah, just stuck in our daily range down here, just kind of binging and bonging around, sitting at the bottom. Now, your daily is pretty oversold. You do have a green dot that is confirmed, so could be likely that we could get a slight move to the upside. Because as you guys can see, right, you come to the top, you come down. You come to the bottom, you come up, and then you come down to the bottom, you come up to the top, and then you come down. Now you're at the bottom. Probably going to get at least some sort of a move up. As you can see, when we came down here, we got a bounce, right? But we didn't come all the way to the top of the range. We just got a short bounce, right? Then we came to the top of the range. Now we're down here again. We could potentially get a short bounce. I would look at, let me just zoom in a little bit here. Yeah, I'd watch this level for a potential rejection. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Bada boom. I would watch this level as a potential rejection. Boom, delete that. And then, yeah, potentially get a move up. You do have that point of control right here. Could act as some resistance. But yeah, daily green dot confirmed. Your money flow kind of coming out a little bit indecisive there. Looking at your 4 hour nasty trigger wave with a red dot here. But your VWAP's coming back up. I'm surprised there was no blood diamond there, to be 100% honest. But again, if we do get that move up, I would watch this level here for a potential rejection at about 0.053 cents before coming down or flipping it to support and continuing higher. But money flow on the 4-hour is back in the red, looking similar to some of these other coins. And then the daily kind of telling a different story there. 2-hour money flow coming up with your green dot. Again, I do think we could potentially range here, guys. When you get these mixed signals, right? You have the money flow coming off on the 2-hour, but your 4 hours crossing over into the red, but your VWAP's coming up, and then your daily has the green dot and money flow coming up. Like, what is going on, right? Could actually just translate to a little bit of this. Right? A little down, a little back up. Oh my God, we're coming. No, we're just going to come down. We could just range potentially when you get those mixed signals. So nothing really just screaming at me on Market Cipher here. That 2-hour money flow curving up actually does look pretty good with that green dot printing. And then, 4-hour VWAP curving up. Your lower time frames are, generally coming up with your money flow. Yeah, mixed signals here, guys. Mixed signals. Yeah, generally coming up. 30-minute money flow crossover. You got it, and now you're back in the red already. You got it into the green, now you're back in the red. So mixed signals, I do think it looks like we could potentially just kind of range here, just continue this boring sideways action. But yeah, you guys got some levels there for Gala. You know my thoughts on the project. Now let's go ahead and take a look at ADA. We'll take a look at ADA. Bitcoin, please. We can take a look at Bitcoin after this as well. We did Bitcoin already, but we can go back to it if you want. I'll get greedy since it was a gamble anyway. I missed that one. Happy hump day, CandleMafia. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Hope. What is going on, Hope? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. All right. Okay. Lane, we will take a look at PYR as well. Let's take a look at ADA, and then we'll do PYR, and then we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Who asked for Bitcoin? Walla. If you could check at the beginning of the stream when we first went into the charts, we look at Bitcoin first if you want to scrub back and check it out. But I will check it towards the end here before I let you guys go. All right, let's see. ADA. Let's check it out. So ADA, ADA just always just completely just covered in bearish signals. And I just feel like a lot of times they don't play out, just specifically on ADA. Right, so weekly, nothing really alarming on the weekly. I'm gonna come to the 6-day. Let's see, 5-day. You have your 5-day confirmed blood diamond, which has brought you down a bit. You are sitting at that value area low. Let's go ahead and check our. Oh my God, this thing's gonna kill me if it keeps moving over. Oh God. Confirmed blood diamond, 3-day. Nothing really to deduce, but. Money flow coming up on that 3-day doesn't look too bad. Your 2-day, 2-day, basically, generally coming up with that money flow. Your daily money flow is curving back up with that green dot confirmed. So that does actually look pretty good. And another thing you want to realize here, guys, oversold on the daily. Right? You're oversold on the daily getting that green dot. It typically means that you're going to get at least a swing to the upside, right? It doesn't mean you're going to the moon. It doesn't mean like, oh my God, it's green dot on the daily, we're going to the moon, right? It just means that, it's very likely that, you don't want to really be shorting these green dots on the daily. You're very oversold here. Now, are you scalping the super low timeframes? That's a different story. But generally, you don't want to enter some kind of a swing short as you're oversold on the daily, right? Because it's likely that you're going to, right? You were super oversold on the daily here. You swing up, right? Oversold on the daily right here, you swing up, right? And then over here, you're oversold on the daily right here. You swing up a little bit before getting dumped to the downside. Then you're oversold again. Big swing to the upside. Now you're overbought. Right? Swing to the downside. Now you're overbought here as well. Swing to the downside. Now you're overbought over here, way overbought over here. You're actually overbought past that positive 60 line, red dot, overbought, big swing to the downside, right? Now you're oversold, right? You're not completely oversold below that negative 60 line, but you're pretty oversold here. Chances are you're going to get some sort of a swing to the upside, right? Now you do have this very strong level. You actually have confluence here between this point of control here and this point of control right here, coming from your VPVR and your fixed range, right? These are very similar volume profiles right now, as you guys can see by the volume bars. They're very similar. But this is a pretty strong level. Let's go ahead and draw a box here and see if we can get past this, right? So we know that there's 2 points of control right here. It's going to be a strong level. Is that going to be our swing up? Are we going to just get rejected off this POC and roll back over, or are we going to break it, flip it to support, and continue higher? Now, looking at the volume profiles, you will know that we came down to the value area low before getting this bounce back up. And when you bounce off that value area low, you know your target is going to be that point of control, right? You bounce off the value area low, you know you're coming up towards that point of control. We've come up, and now we have come up and tested that area. Let me pull this back up. Disappear. Come on. There we go. Right? You come down to your value area low, you come back in, you bounce, test the point of control, bounce, test the point of control. Now we're looking to test it again, right? We've come up and tested the point of control. If we flip this point of control into support, right? And let me turn the VPVR off so this stops confusing everybody. If we flip this point of control, right? Now this purple box here, we know what that other point of control is. If we break up over here, flip that point of control into support, that would mean the bulls are now in control. As long as we remain under this level at about 46 cents, the bears are in control. We can't get past that resistance. If we flip the POC to support, now the bulls are in control. Did I say the bulls? I meant the bears are in control if you're underneath the POC. Now that we're above it, now the bulls are going to be in control, and it would be likely to come back up and work our way up towards this value area high at about 53 cents, right? And you can see how these work in the past. You come all the way down past your value area low, you get back in, bounce off your value area low, straight up to your POC. You get rejected, break out of your POC, flip it to support, right up to the value area high. Let me show that again. Because if you guys, again, I say this often, if you guys take anything away from this stream, please study up on volume profiles. I have a bunch of videos on them. Check it out. Do your own research, like Google it. Like, I don't watch my videos, sure, but dig for more information as well. Hit the charts, back test it, use the replay tool, right? But this is a cheat sheet for trading. This gives you your foundation for trading, right? Boom, you break out. Now we come up and we flipped it to support. Now that we're flipping this to support, I'm expecting to come up to the POC. Boom, you hit the POC to the dollar. Now I'm expecting, if we don't flip it to support, and we get rejected, I'm expecting to come back down to potentially to the value area low, and then we break out, bullishly retest. At this point, I am expecting the value area high to be the next stop. Boom, right up to the value area high. Now the value area high we know is going to be strong resistance. Now I'm looking down towards the point of control. We come down, we don't exactly get to the point of control, but you get very close. You kind of range, you double top, or you kind of come up to double tap the value area high, and then you come down right to the value area low, come back up, flip it to support. Now you come to the value area high. Now you kind of range, double tap the value area high, come out of the value area completely. And now, unless you have new volume being formed up here, you are expecting to get sucked back into the value area like a magnet if you don't get a bounce off the value area high. We break in, bearishly retest, boom, right back to the point of control. Then you break the point of control, boom, right to the value area low. Bounce off the value area low, boom, right to the POC. Reject bearishly off the POC, boom, right to the value area low. Bounce off the value area low, boom, right to the POC, right? Now, we are stuck below the POC. If we cannot, now we're rejecting off of it right now, so technically we would be expecting to come down to the value area low, but if we come up and flip it to support, we're expecting to come up to the value area high. I feel like I was all over the place for that, but just I like to point it out, guys, because these volume profiles are infinitely helpful, especially, this is one of the main things that I wish I knew when I started trading. This is like one of the number one things I wish I found earlier, right? Amongst a few other things. But yeah, let's go ahead and check chat. Let's see. This dude is literally giving us $1,200 a month, $1,200 a month game right now. Frankie, please don't make it too easy for these pencil necks. Moses Alexander Cruz, I appreciate that. Guys, my goal on this channel is to provide a premium product for as close to free as we can, right? Eventually, we are a small, this is technically a small business, right? Like, and we got to keep the lights on. We have to make money too, right? I work hard, got to get paid somehow. But I do try to offer as much free information as possible, guys. And seeing you say that, man, offering a $1,200 a month product for free, that's basically my goal with this channel, is to absolutely blow it out of the water with the value, guys. So yeah, this is, please, volume profiles, the fixed range volume profile, the VRVP. I said it, VRVP. And then you have session volume, which we'll be looking at soon as well. You have all different types of volume profiles that all work very similarly. This is one of the key foundations of my TA, guys. And it's not because it's a big secret and I'm so smart. The reason it's a key foundation to my TA is because it works. Simply because it works. And you guys just saw those perfect examples. So if you guys want to learn more about the volume profiles, check out the videos that we have. Videos that we have uploaded to the channel on the volume profiles, full of that value. Let's see. Spank us all with the knowledge. Go deeper with BitLab Academy, baby. Frankie is there too. Absolutely, guys. As you know, I am doing the trading course in the BitLab Academy, guys. So yeah, still working out details on that. Definitely, I know a lot of people ask where it is it happening? Still in the works, guys. I will keep you updated as we have developments in that area. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Lane Hughes says support and resistance, fibs, volume profiles is bread and butter. All you need. Absolutely, guys. I love things like Lux Algo. I love things like Market Cipher. I'd be lost without them. But just know, if you don't have the money to cough up for an expensive indicator, just know Frankie Candles has got your back. We're showing you guys free ways to do this too. I know this, the volume profiles are only available on the paid versions of TradingView, but their cheapest version is pretty cheap. I don't know the exact number. It's not too bad. But you know, there again, the fib, all the fib tools on TradingView are mostly free. And yeah, support and resistance. Look at my support and resistance videos as well. They are, yes. They're good. They're very easy to understand. I show you guys how to find key levels, and that's completely free too. You don't need to buy anything for that as well. So, and a lot of the strategies that I show you guys on the channel, even if they do include Market Cipher or Lux Algo, I always try to show you guys a free alternative to use the same strategy with. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos, or go check them out if you have not seen them yet. But let's see. Yeah, Lane Hughes, that's another big one. Divergences is another thing that I wish I knew way before I actually found them. Nah, man, fixed. Oh, really? Oh, wow, Lane Hughes, that's huge news, guys. The fixed range volume profile, which is the one I was actually just showing you guys, is free, apparently. That's what Lane Hughes says. And Lane Hughes does not lie, guys. But yeah, so this volume profile tool is free on TradingView. So go test that, guys. Go check that out. And just remember that in between these blue lines right here, you might want to watch the video because there's a certain way you have to set it up to get everything to look like it does here. But check out that video. It's totally free. I show you guys exactly what settings I use. But you will get the blue line here, and the white line in the middle. And inside of these blue lines is your value area. Now, the value area acts as a magnet, as you can see. I've explained this a lot of times, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it, and I also explain it in the video. But when you come out of the value area, it's likely that you're going to get sucked back in, and you come back in, bearishly retest. You get the yellow X as your bearish confirmation, and you come right down towards that POC, lose the POC, right to the value area low, right? And then even here, you lose the value area. It's likely, if you're not bringing any new volume in on the volume profile, if no new volume is coming in, then it is likely that price is not going to be able to hold here, and it's going to snap right back into the value area, more specifically towards the POC. So definitely go check out the fixed range volume profile. It's funny because I feel like it sounds like I'm trying to sell this thing, but there's nothing to sell. It's free on TradingView. So yeah, shout out to Lane Hughes. Thank you for pointing that out because I thought it was only on the paid versions. Per strong, let's go. Don't forget Luna C. Yeah, let's go. I don't know how to say that. Like Terra Classic, I guess we could just call it. Yeah, shout out to Per Strong. I appreciate you, brother. Let's do it. Loon C. Loon C. We'll call it Loon C. Lock. Loon C. There we go. Bada boom. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Oh my God, this thing is mooning. So here you go, guys. Perfect example of, with something like this, these coins that, Terra Classic, like this is probably going to respect TA a little less than a traditional or a regular project. But you could see here, if you go to the daily, what was it? Was it the 4 hour? Yeah, pretty nasty bearish divergence here on Terra Classic. Boom, boom. And then you have your lower lows on your momentum waves. It was confirmed, and it just said, nope, going up. And that is a textbook bearish divergence here. I would take this trade all day long. And that's just proof that, guys, you can have a foolproof strategy. Sometimes it's just not going to play out. This is a bearish divergence of bearish divergences, and it just said nope and just went completely the opposite way. So absolutely ridiculous move here. Now, one thing you want to realize here is you did actually come up and, you're essentially, basically kind of bull pennant. You got a bull pennant here. So these typically break to the upside, right? So that's how you could have seen this happen. But then you break out, you get a nice move. You do put in the bearish divergence. So, but this is how you could have seen that this was coming up. This is a clear bull pennant, right? You had boom, you come down, you come up, consolidate. These break up way more than they break down, and you got the perfect breakout. So that's how you could have seen that it was going to break up. But you did get that little breakout, and then sometimes, you did have the bearish divergence. It just said nope. It said not today, Satan. We going up. But let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's see if we could try to do some TA. Like I said, something like this is not really going to respect TA too much, to be 100% honest. Okay. So yeah, we totally broke through this resistance, and now coming up to our last level of technical resistance here, this is your next level here that you're looking to break through, right, on the daily. 0.00019. That is the level. If we break this, I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to tell where this thing is going to go. But yeah, this thing is absolutely going nuts. I apologize, per strong. Kind of hard to do TA here on this thing, right? Your VWAP hard rejection. I mean, and that's another thing too, right? Your daily VWAP was coming down as well, and it just didn't want to go down. But yeah, VWAP hard bounce off that zero line. Money flow generally coming up on the daily. 12 hour, you're in the green there with your money flow. 8 hour, yeah, I mean, this thing just wants to go up. This thing is just going up. Yeah, VWAP, yeah, hard bounces on these VWAPs. Yeah, this thing just wants to go. I mean, yeah, you had bearish divergence 2 hour. I mean, these bearish divergences were everywhere. Boom, 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 boom. This thing just wanted to go. So yeah, it's hard to say where this thing can go. Let's go ahead. Let me go back to the daily here, and let's go ahead. I'm gonna pull all the way from the top here. See if we can get some fib levels. We'll go all the way to the bottom here. So this is, there you go, right? Almost perfectly tested that 0.5 fib level, which is technically not really a fib level. But watch my Fibonacci video if you want to know more about that. But yeah, rejected right off that 0.5 level and closed on the daily, or closing right on the daily, potentially right on that 382 fib level. Which is perfect confluence with the technical level that we drew just before. So yeah, there's some levels. I mean, if this thing continues to go, I would watch this golden pocket. I don't know if this thing's going to continue. Again, going to be hard to read, but there's some levels per strong. There you go, man. Hard to do some TA on, but here's some levels you can watch, right? I'll just leave it here for a second if you want to take a screenshot or something. But yeah, that's it, baby. I would watch that golden pocket. If this thing keeps ripping, watch this 0.5 level and watch that golden pocket right there. If we get a strong correction to the downside, you could watch. Let's pull up the VPVR as well. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this thing could potentially come right back down. I would watch the 236 for a potential correction. So if you come down, watch that 236. If you come back up, watch that 0.5 and golden pocket. So there you go, per strong. I hope that was good. I hope you got something out of that, brother. Appreciate you. Let's see. Frankie, can you check quant? Yes, we can. UNT. Yeah, probably gonna wrap it up. This is probably gonna be the last one that we do, guys. It's going to dump, just not maybe yet. Yeah, Star Child, chances are when something goes up that much, when something goes up that much, chances are it's probably going to come down pretty hard. But there's just no telling. Again, with something like that, guys, coins like that don't necessarily respect TA as much as some traditional things. Let's see. It's going to dump hard. Just pay and pray, baby. Pay and pray. I like it. Hey, Frankie, it looks to me like a huge head and shoulders is happening on the ETH daily. What do you think? We'll check it out in just a second. Taking a look at Quant. All right. I am going to go ahead and pull this up. Okay. I'm going to actually use these levels. Here's the levels we're going to use right here. We're going to use the VPVR just because we talked about it a lot today. And I just want to hammer this home for anybody who might still be confused, right? This will be the last coin we look at. I will check the Ethereum head and shoulders, and we'll touch on Bitcoin, but this will be the last altcoin. But here you go. This is it, guys. This is basically a good way to find strong support and resistance, right? Basically, what I would do is you pull up the VPVR, fixed range volume profile, whatever it is. You get your 3 lines that the volume profile pulls up for you. You get the 2 blue lines and the white line, the value area high, the value area low, and in the middle is the POC. I draw horizontal lines on each one of these levels, and then I hide the VPVR just to clear things up, and then I'll label it, right? I'm not going to do it to save time today, but I would click here, right? I'll just do it on this one. Value area high, right? And then here, POC. I said I wasn't going to do it, but I guess I'm just going to do it. And then you click here, VAL, right? Now I know where my POC is, where my value area high is, and where my value area low is. I know that the POC is the highest area, the area where the most volume was traded, right? So I know with the way that volume profiles work, when you come up to the value area high, it's likely you come to the POC. Now you get a bounce off the POC, likely to come to the value area high. Then you reject off the value area high, likely you come to the POC. You held the POC here for a second. You break down. Now, once you break down, bearishly retest, and it is, well, I guess your breakdown and bearish retest would be breakdown, bearish retest with the confirmation of the yellow X. Very important, guys. You'll notice if you watch this channel, this happens a lot. On the bearish retest, before you get a big drop, you'll get the bearish retest, and then a yellow X or a blood diamond pops up before a big move down. And if you see that and you enter on the retest, that's where you would want to enter this short, not on the breakout or the breakdown. You would want to wait for the retest of the resistance, wait for that bear test, get that confirmation. The yellow X adds extra confirmation for you, making you confident. You enter the trade there, and now you're expecting it to come down to the POC. What happens? An immediate drop down to that point of control. You wick a little bit below, but close right above the POC, right? So that is why, I'm sorry. Value area low, guys. Break the POC, bearishly retest, you get the yellow X, and boom. Now you're looking, as soon as you get that bearish retest and you're expecting the rejection, you're expecting that value area low to be your next spot to go. Boom, you come down, wick below, close right on that value area low. Now at this point, you're expecting a potential bounce back to the POC. You don't get it. You kind of just range sideways a little bit. And then whoop, oh, you'll lose the VAL, right? You come down, but now you're thinking, I'm outside of the value area. If I don't get any new volume coming in on the volume profile, you can't see it right now because I took it off. But if you don't have any new volume coming in on the volume profile, you're expecting to get sucked back into the value area. The main thing is that in this box, between the value area low and the value area high is the value area. This is where price generally wants to trade. So number one, your value area acts as a magnet. Number two, and more importantly, your POC acts as a magnet, right? So anytime you come out of the value area and you don't bring in new volume, you're expecting to get sucked back into the value area because that's where price wants to trade. You come up, you get a little bearish retest, no confirmation with a blood diamond or a yellow X, and then you pop back in, get support. Once you get that support on the value area high, on the value area low, where are we expecting to go? The POC. Boom, you come right up to the POC. You bang your head a couple times, boom, 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 boom. And then now we're just kind of ranging here, holding, bouncing around that POC. But I just wanted to spit that little extra lesson on the volume profiles. So now knowing that, I am looking for 2 things here. I am looking for a bearish retest here with a potential yellow X or a blood diamond confirmation for another big move down to the value area low. Or I'm looking to pop up above the POC, flip it to support, And if we get that support, I'm expecting to move up to the value area high. So now just doing our technical analysis here on Market Cipher and just our typical analysis here. Looking green dot confirmed on that daily time frame. Money flow generally coming out. 16-hour money flow in the red, 12-hour money flow in the red. Your 8-hour money flow is in the red, and you are printing another 8-hour red dot. Taking a look at the lower time frames, your 24-minute money flow is in the red. Your 30-minute money flow has crossed back over into the red with a confirmed 30-minute blood diamond. So yeah, 8-hour red dot is kind of bearish. 6-hour blood diamond confirmed, right? So there you go. You could also zoom into the lower time frames to kind of guess if you're going to get a big move down. So you do have a blood diamond here under the POC, printing a red dot here on the 6-hour and the 8-hour with the confirmed blood diamond. I would lean a little more bearish. I think in the short term, you could potentially come down. You want to remember you're below the POC, so the bears are in control right now. So obviously your major level of resistance is going to be about 105. And then, obviously you have multiple levels of resistance, support in here. You do have, let me grab a box here. Boom, you have some support right here. I would go ahead and make this a box. If you get a drop, you might get caught up in this box before actually making it down. I'll leave you with this. If we come down, and again, money flow coming out on those lower time frames with the 8-hour and the 6-hour red dot, I would end the 4-hour red dot confirmed. Potentially, you could get a move down to this purple box. You're going to probably find support on this purple box. But if you lose this purple box, look over here. Another reason why I love volume profiles. You can see that there is a big void in volume here. We have a higher volume node here, a higher volume node here, and then a big gap right here. That typically makes for a pretty quick move down. So if you do come down to this purple box and you lose this purple box, it could potentially bring you down pretty quickly to about 63.70 for QNT. So I hope you got something out of that. We still got 460 people in here. Guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said, I want to end a little early. Again, probably going to just run for 2 hours here, but that's okay. I'm happy to do it. Let's go ahead and pull up that wheel of pain and pleasure. And yeah, it's funny. I did not mention the likes, so I did this on purpose. I want to do an experiment. I purposely did not mention, I mentioned the likes in the beginning of the stream, but I didn't stop and say, hey guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I just said it in the beginning, and the likes got cut like almost in half. Very interesting. That was a little experiment I wanted to do. So yeah, I guess, you know what we could do to try to catch up here? Because for every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on the wheel of pain and pleasure. What we are going to do here is, if you have not liked the video yet, put your mouse on that like button. Don't click it yet. Put your mouse on that like button, and we're all going to click the button at the count of 3 and see if we can get this thing to glitch out like we have in the past. I think we could do it. So have your mouse on the like button, and we're going to click it in 3, 2, 1. You guys hit the like button. I chugged some of this very special water I have right here. So let's see. Let's see if we can move this thing up. Usually it jumps up by 50s. I don't think it can just jump up 100 likes. But while we're waiting for that to happen, because there is an awkward delay, let's go ahead and pull up that wheel, guys. If we hit 500 likes, I don't think it's going to happen. But if we do hit 500 likes, if we hit 500 likes, I'll give you guys 25 spins on the wheel. So there we go. There we go. Just jumped up about 40 likes. Absolutely insane. But let's go ahead and spin this dang wheel, guys. Again, I feel a little run down today. So again, the past couple of days, I don't feel sick. I just feel exhausted. I feel very, very tired. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm fighting something off. Love some Loon C right now. Let's go. Bitcoin, voila. Right when we're done spinning the wheel, I will jump right back over to Bitcoin for you. I'm at work, bro. I can't find a mouse. Robert, no, Robert. It's okay, brother. It's okay. Thank you for another great show. MTC, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Per strong, no problem. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Bing bong. Per strong. Bing bong. Per strong. Let's go. Ant Arts, NFTs. Let's go. Oh God, getting rug pulled on the wheel today. I might have to take this wheel out back and have a word with it. BTC monthly candle close in 30 minutes. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Giveaway, baby. We're gonna take a look at Bitcoin before we hop off here, guys. Bada boom. We ran that thing up to 400 likes in about 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see. Crypto ages you a decade with each cycle. Probably. I would agree with that, especially that first one. That first cycle you go through when you're not ready for a bear market, that thing will take some hair off your head and put some hair on your chest. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Spin the dang thing. Oh, wait, what's going on? I gave you guys 6 likes. I have 6 spins. We were only supposed to have 4, but hey, that's how we do it over here on the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. We just rig the game in the benefit of the Candle Mafia. I don't care. Somebody come stop me. Shout out to you guys. 3 giveaways. Not too bad. Pretty slow day today. Not a big deal. It's a Wednesday. Everybody's feeling it's hump day. Everybody just wants to hang out. But yeah, there we go. Some giveaways on a hump day. Real quick, just going to pull up Bitcoin real quick. There we go. Bada boom. Oh, baby, she dumping. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. I think it is funny. I noticed this in the morning stream when I run the board and I could see the chat. It's so funny because in typical Frankie Candles fashion, I'm running the board. I got like 5 monitors with different cameras and switching. I'm switching the cameras and stuff. Looking at chat, responding to chat. But obviously, one of those monitors is dedicated to trading view because that's just it's the law. Frankie Candles needs a chart open at all times. But I'm looking at the chart and like the price moves $5, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's ripping! And I'm like, "What?" I go to the 1-minute chart, it's like up $3, and it's just so funny. And they're like, "Oh my god, dude, it's dumping!" And like it moved 0.5%, and I'm just like, it's so funny. But that's what makes it interesting. All right, here we go. Bitcoin. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, before we sign off here, not much has happened. We're going sideways, right? Market Cypher's giving mixed signals. The money flow's coming up on this time frame. It's coming out on that time frame. Potentially, I would be leaning sideways / bearish, right? I just because of the way the longer time frames look, I'm leaning sideways bearish, right? The one thing that's got me worried about leaning bearish is that green dot on the daily. This thing could just come out of nowhere and just rip us up to the upside. And on top of that, depending on how you want to draw this, guys, depending on how you want to draw this, you could potentially, we are at support here and we are oversold on the daily. So, it doesn't mean we can't dump down, but I'm going to say, I think we'll probably I would say sideways bearish, sideways neutral, maybe. Maybe we get a little pump up, but only to come back down into the range. Maybe we get a little dump down. But yeah, I would say I'm leaning sideways / bearish. I remain in my shorts. Like I said, probably going to lock in profits on those, move the stop loss into profit before I go away on this trip. But so, mixed signals on Bitcoin right now. I think sideways is probably likely, if not, maybe a little bit bearish. Everybody's saying monthly close. Let's see, in 29 minutes. Come on, chart. There we go. We'll have to see what happens with this. Let me turn on the regular candles and hide everything. Bada boom. Okay. Just looking at this now. Very hard to say. Yeah. I will say this. If we close this, that's a pretty strong support level at this point, right? That is, if you just look at this, boom, come on with trading view right now. Oh, it's because I'm hiding everything. That's why. But let me just hide everything again so you guys can actually see what's going on here. Going to regular candles. Yeah, this could be, that's a strong monthly level right there, which, that's interesting. I like that. Now, as you guys can see, the bottom of 2017. Oh, it's going to bring all the drawings back. It's so annoying. So the bottom of 2017 here, guys, I know that the bottom really came in right here, but you could see we started closing candles here. Right here, bada boom. That was the bottom. Hard. It's, right here, boom, boom. it doesn't look too unsimilar to this bottom. I'm not gonna lie. I'm seeing a big correlation between these candles and these candles. Not saying you can't go lower, guys. Not saying you can't go lower, but very interesting. I just wanted to show you guys that just because I know everybody's talking about the monthly close. I don't like listen, like we print a monthly candle once a month. Like I'm not like I don't really sit here and watch for the monthly close, to be honest. But 2-hour blood diamond printing. 2-hour blood diamond printing on the Bitcoin regular candles. I love it. I wish there was a way to look at Heikenashi's and regular candles all at the same time. 3-hour confirmed blood diamond, 2-hour blood diamond printing. I'm going to remain the same here, guys. Sideways bearish. My bias is sideways bearish. But we'll have to see what happens. What's up, Frankie and gang? What is going on? Joseph Brian, what is going on? Appreciate you. D for Doge. But, guys, with all that being said, leaning, blood diamond printing on the 2 hours, pretty bearish. I'm leaning sideways bearish on Bitcoin. Again, you want to remember we have the yellow X on the weekly time frame. Very, very bearish. And it is confirmed. So, I would say sideways bearish. Hopefully we can get this thing dumped down so I can pull some nice profits out of my shorts before this trip that I'm going on. Again, guys, tomorrow, not going to be going live at 5:45. I will be making a pre-recorded market update to keep you guys in the loop. Or keep the candle lit for you guys. Don't worry. Why am I like this? But yeah, let's go to 18.2. And then if we do get a big, if we do get a move down, again, the levels remain the same. Get in that Discord. The levels are in there. If you guys are in the Discord, essentially, you're constantly up to date, right? But if this blood diamond does rip us below the value area low and below this spider line, I am looking down towards this value area low at about 18.825. That would be the next big level I'm looking to hold, 18.825, if we get a big dump down. Hopefully we can get it for the sake of my shorts. But with all that being said, guys, thank you all. We still got 434 people in here. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Go ahead and smash that like button on your way out for your boy. I appreciate every single one of you. Again, guys, feeling not under the weather, feeling exhausted right now, so I apologize. The energy was off. But no live stream tomorrow. Gonna come back on Tuesday. Look out for those market updates. I will keep you guys in the loop. Just no live stream. I'll try to go live if I can. Maybe I'll go live like on the lake or something, like on the water or something, like something cool. That'd be dope. But yeah, I don't want to promise that I'm going to go live because I don't know what we'll be doing. But the pre-records, I will definitely be getting out at least a couple of those to you guys on the trip. And with all that being said, thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys from the bottom of my heart. I truly do mean that. I'm not just saying it. CandleMafia is the best community ever. We were hanging out in the Discord last night. It's an absolute blast. And it's really special. Like, I don't know. I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I was in the Discord last night, and like some of the comments and like some of the people that it's just so cool. Like I go in there and everybody's like, like everyone's excited to see me, and the things that you guys tell me. Like we had someone in there yesterday. Like I took a picture of it because it's like it was just saying like you changed my life, man. Like you opened my eyes to TA. I'm making tons of money. Like you're changing lives, and that's I literally have goosebumps. You guys probably can't see it, but I really do have goosebumps right now. It's like to be in the position to be able to change people's lives for the better is like the craziest thing in my head. I can't believe I'm in this position, and I am forever grateful for it. You guys are this YouTube channel. You guys are the Frankie Candles YouTube channel. I'm just the guy on camera. You guys make this channel what it is. And you guys, I could not ask for a better community. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys on Tuesday or in the next market update tomorrow and in the Discord. But with all that being said, guys, that's all I got for today's stream. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Same place, same time, 5:45 p.m. right after ATB. That's all I got. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Bing bong. Frankie Candles out. Bing bong.
Oh, here we go, yeah. At the top of the class on a roll, hey. And it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah.
Waiting for confirmation, Bing Bong. And Tony says, "Notice me, senpai. Notice me." Bing Bong.